is to be close to you, but I don't know how, don't know what to do. I'm so shy when it comes to you, but I guess you're curious, huh? So let me show you what I can do, 'cause I don't mind taking my time to stay in this bed now, never get out, 'cause I would love wasting time with you, baby, 'cause I know it will be heaven making love with you. I would love wasting time with you, baby, 'cause I know it will be heaven making love with you. Love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Oh, love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. I see it in your eyes. You want this even more, like we are soulmates, something we never felt before. Yeah, I don't mind taking my time. Let's stay in this bed now, never get out, 'cause I would love wasting time with you, baby, 'cause I know it will be heaven making love with you. I would love wasting time with you, baby, 'cause I know it will be heaven making love with you. Love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Oh, love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Night, night, night. Love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Oh, love is in the air tonight. I am yours, so hold me tight. Love is in the air tonight. Ooh, yeah.
Boy, you had me from the start. By the way you stared, the way you wrote up on me, yeah, yeah. Man, I felt your energy. Wasn't used to being loved and treated differently, yeah. But something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're on completely different pages. Let's go where we were, where no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Boy, you take me on a trip, always up and down and back and forth in merry-go-round. I just wanna get it right, but when you go left, I'm stuck here feeling left behind. 'Cause something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're going different directions. Let's go where we were, when no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. If you love me, love just like you say you do. Don't kill the good vibes. If you kill them, you're gonna kill us too. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Issues, I know I got issues. Hate you, then I miss you again. Selfish, I can be so selfish. Spend more time when meeting your friends. Please forgive my attitude. I want my cake and eat it too. But a little grace would be enough for me to prove. Baby, you the remedy. You're my mirror, I can finally see. Bringing out the best in me, yeah. I don't want no problems, but I know I got a lot of work to do. Baby, I'm not perfect, but I know I'm worth it. Working out my issues with you, with you. Grudges, I be holding grudges. Can't let go of any mistakes. Distant, sometimes I get distant. Stay away as long as it takes. Forgive my attitude. I need my cake and eat it too. But a little time will be enough for me to prove. Baby, you the remedy. You're my mirror, I can finally see. Bringing out the best in me, yeah. I don't want no problems, but I know I got a lot of work to do. Baby, I'm not perfect, but I know I'm worth it. Working out my issues with you, with you. My highs and my lows is part of being human. Can you weather the storm? I'm starting to believe you can. 'Cause baby, you the remedy. You're my mirror, I could finally see. Bringing out the best in me, yeah. I don't want these problems, I know I got a lot of work to do. Baby, I'm not perfect, but I know I'm worth it. Working out my issues with you, with you.
Here we go. Hello. What's good? We back at it again. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is C over the technician. Glad to be back at it again for another live stream. Late night chill. We back. Trying a new camera setup. New angle, top down. Looking good. Now we're just gonna chill out, talk about a couple things. Not too long. And I just wanted to get a stream out because I haven't streamed in a while. I've been uploading things and things with my gear and stuff been messing up. So anyway, let's get to it. Shout out to the people watching this right now and watching this on a replay. Where's my join at? Okay, where we at? Let's see. There we go. What's going on, people? I'm glad to be back at it again, and we're going to be talking about, first of all, the new camera that I'm using. So if you notice now, we have a different kind of visual setup, if you could say so. What we're going to be doing now is I have a GoPro. So I put the capture card into the streaming PC. That capture card has a cam link in it, and I was going to use a GoPro Hero 5. It's the GoPro Hero 5, but because it's so old, it cannot hold a constant HDMI connection. Bruce Brenner, what's going on? Salute. What's up? What's up? What's up? Shout out to Bruce in the chat room. So the problem with the GoPro Hero 5 is that it doesn't keep a constant HDMI connection, so I can't use it for webcam because eventually it'll keep cutting off. So I went out and got the GoPro Hero 7 from a pawn shop for about, final price plus tax was about $160. Retail still for about $200 freaking dollars. Because of the global situation, a lot of streaming equipment and streaming gear doubled, tripled in price, and everything's being upcharged. So there's a camera that I actually wanted to get for my streaming setup. That camera has been upcharged by maybe 50-100% of its current value. I'm going to actually pull the camera up a little bit into the stream, and I'm going to show you. So I went on and got the GoPro Hero 7, and I thought about, well, I'm gonna get this, see how it looks. I got a little capture card too, a little cheap USB capture card, and I was thinking, okay, I'm gonna see how the capture card works. I'm gonna get rid of it. Then I was thinking, well, the GoPro Hero that I got for $160. Any camera that I get beyond that is gonna be $300, $400, $500. I'm like, might as well keep it. So we're going to be looking like this from now on. Now I can tell it looks a little grainy on the screen, and I have to see on the playback. Yo, Super Sly, what's going on? What's good with you, Sly? Salute to Super Sly. Looking high value over there with that SM7B. I got the capture card, the cheap USB capture card, and for $20, and it looks good. The only problem is it's like very grainy, and I can't tell really if it's that grainy, but it looks grainy on my OBS, kind of looks grainy on the YouTube, so we'll have to see. I think I'm just going to get a cheap Elgato cam link. Now the best part about the cam link is that the cam link was Super Sly. D Darrell, what's going on with you? D Darrell, what's up with you, man? Salute. The Elgato cam link is like, it was like $150 earlier this year, $200. Now it was dropped all the way down to its regular price of like $80. So I might get a cam link, upgrade the cam link, see if I can get rid of the graininess. Yeah, we just talking, you know, chilling, talking about some streaming equipment, some gear that I got. I'm gonna break down some gear on Amazon and eBay and stuff like that. So matter of fact, let me just get into it. Let me just get into it right now, since I got people in the chat room. Let me get into it. All right, so the stream looking good, the chat box looking good. My big ass, we're gonna shrink me over here. Let's see, where we at. Okay, so here's the thing. So the A5100 is a Sony camera, works excellent as a webcam. Retail price right now is so what we do on eBay is we type in the camera that we want, and then we go all the way down to sold items, and then we customize this. Can't. Okay. All right. So these are all the items that sold. Now this camera originally, before the situation in the world, was about maybe 150, 200. Looks good. Okay, we'll see on the playback, because you know my different monitors looks different on each monitor for some reason. I got two monitors here. So as you can see, this camera sells between 500 and 180 broken, 168. Okay, so wow, that sold today. That's one bid from Thailand. Okay. So average price of this camera is $400 freaking dollars. And this is a very old camera, as you can see. So because of the current situation in the world, this camera's price jumped up significantly because people are live streaming web conferencing from their house. So with this camera now at this price, this makes it a no buy for me. Okay. So this makes me look at something like the A6400. Now the A6400 retails again for, let me just up the DPI on my mouse. Look at this, $1,200, $1,300, $1,000. Okay, so again at this price, the A6400. Hey Nick Taylor, what's going on with you? D Darrell, don't be picking on Sly, that's my dog. All right, shout out to Nick. So when you look at the A6400, this price is significantly high. So now it's in $1,000 range. Okay, so this is selling on eBay for $1,000. Again, this is a great option for a webcam, but this is out of my price range for the original value of the camera. So now that the A6400 is close to $1,000, we just go all the way look. We're gonna go look all the way at the A7 II and the A7 III. So look at the A7 II. Now, if I'm going to get the A6400 for close to $1,000, I might as well just get the A7 II or the A7 III. So the A7 II sells for about $890. That comes with a 28 to 70 millimeter lens. And let me change this shit. I don't want to hear that. Okay. So, and then you have the A7 III. So the A7 III is like $2,000, right? And you know, this is just the problem, you know, you have right now with equipment, right? It's super expensive right now. This is just all the stuff that you can use as a webcam. And same thing when you look at the Canon EOS RP, same thing. We look at the EOS RP. Now this is a fair price for this camera. This camera is like around $1,000, and this is very reasonable right here, right? You get these lenses are super sharp. Great video on ladies overseas. Oh yeah, I saw that video, Super Sly, with the woman he's interviewing. I saw that. I saw a little bit of it. I haven't finished watching it. Yeah, man. That you know, people be lying about what they be doing overseas, man. Matter of fact, I used to have a homeboy. And he was a big traveler guy. He was a white boy. And he went overseas, and he would go overseas, and he would just be dealing with the prostitutes off rip and overseas. And he went to he went to Thailand, and he was doing it with them over there. And he would tell me the stories about how he was messing with them with no protection, going down on the women over there. Listen, kill yourself. But that's what he would do. And then he would go to, you know, he did the regular go to DR. So he would go to DR and start messing with the women in DR. And he eventually found, as D. Darrell would say it, a dirty foot woman. He found laughing like, you mean he was trying to find a Stargate? Yeah, a white boy though, but yeah, he was trying to find him a Stargate. So he found a Stargate in DR, Dominican woman that spoke no English, of course, and he eventually married this chick. And nice looking. I remember the last time I spoke to him. D-Rail Life Solution, you got the best hand, bro. I'm watching while I'm uploading 2 videos, then I'm hitting the hay. What am I saying? Yeah. And I seen the girl from DR, a nice looking girl, right? So, you know, the passport thing with a lot of people, it's not only with black men, of course, obviously, right? Also, I remember stories from guys on a dude on the ZenMac forum, and he was another one who went, I think it was Puerto Rico. Was it Puerto Rico? I think it was Puerto Rico. Went to Puerto Rico and was messing with the prostitutes over there. And again, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's up with dudes going with prostitutes and going down on the prostitute. I don't understand. Kill yourself, man. Yeah, I never understood it, man. I have so many stories. Dirty feet. Yo, Dita, you know how mad you got people, yo, with that comment, son? Yo, you got people so mad with that, yo. Like, you got, yo. Looking at these cameras, yeah, I might get this, so back a little bit, real quick, back to the camera thing. Yeah, so with the GoPro Hero 7, I'm going to chill with the cameras because I'm just not trying to spend $200 on something I don't really think I should spend that much money on. So I'm just gonna, this is how much the GoPro is selling brand new for $160. Purchase would be close to like $180 maybe. Used $119. But I got mine for the pawn shop for $140, so whatever. This is the silver, this is not even the black. I got the black. The black I got. And the black is, yeah, look at the, yeah. The black is pretty up there. So, a little bit more than what I paid for. Anyway. Yeah, Dita, yeah. I know, but it's true. Oh my god, yo. Dita, the worst, yo. For real, yo. You the worst. Yeah, so I'm just gonna save my money, man, and come back to the camera situation later on this year. I'll just chill with the GoPro Hero 7. I'm gonna actually look at this stream after this is done because I'm curious to see what the quality is on this GoPro Hero 7. Of course, when you're using a camera like this, you got to keep it charged. So I got the USB-C with the 25-watt charger in the back. I might have to buy another battery though. I might have to buy another battery to see, to protect the battery. Thank you, bro. Why y'all always messing with them passport boys, yo? I swear to God, y'all hard on them dudes, man. Something else I wanted to talk about. Now, I've consulted with someone recently. In my description box is my email, mrcovatech@gmail.com, and that's the email people reach out to me if they want like consultation, tech stuff. If they need help with things, need help organizing something with their channel, figuring out things with their YouTube channel, any kind of help you need with your channel, I can provide that one-on-one help through my email. So you shoot me an email, we can talk from there. So someone I've consulted with, they have this. I got a GoPro 7. I like to use it outside. Yeah, GoPros, yeah. Nice quality outside, man. Nice quality outside, definitely. So I've consulted with someone, my friend. Let me see what my friend / vlogger Phil in the Philippines just got a Hero 9. I think it was, yeah, the Hero 9 is really great. What's going on, Rainin? What's up? I'm actually up here. Hey, listen, hold on. Let me see where my thing at. Hold on, I got something for Rainin. Hold on, so we know, cause we know Rainin, it'll be a little bit, it's a little bit past our bedtime. So salute to Rainin. The wall is calling. please. Do not keep them waiting. Shout out to Rainin. Seova provides great tech services. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I see. We'll be hitting you up on my Cam link. Yeah. Matter of fact, let's go to Cam link right now. So let me tell you some. So let's talk about the Cam link, right? So now the Cam link earlier this year was selling for almost $200 because of Tony Anthems. What's going on the late night side of the game? Shout out to Tony Anthems. What's going on, man? Let's see. I'll switch that up. So the Cam link was selling for about like $150 earlier this year because of the pandemic and stuff. And then after availability came back, okay, I would be getting my beauty rest. So now the prices come down reasonably, right? So now you can get this for about $105, $61, $76, $90. And like always, when we go on eBay, we come here and we see what it's been selling for. On average, under $100, way under $100. So that's good for me because I almost purchased this for $150, and you can get this on eBay for $99. So I'm glad I did not take such an L earlier in the year by getting this. So I do plan on getting this because what I want to test out now, the Cam link that I got now is this right here. So I got this right here. Now this is what you're seeing the GoPro on right now. Now my test is going, my whole thing shtick is that I think this is the quality isn't up to snuff. That's my thought process, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to test the one I have out a little bit more, and I have a bid on this Cam link here. So whichever one comes first, I want to test this to see if I'm getting the max resolution that I want. And the one I think I got is the 1080p version right here. Yeah, it's the 1080p one. Okay. But see, if you have a GoPro and you don't want to get the $100 Cam link or $80 Cam link, you come to Amazon, you put this in your back of your camera, and I'm gonna show you how it works. Simple. It just, just like the Cam link, you got the HDMI on the back, USB 3.0 on the front. So you plug the USB 3.0 into a USB slot. You plug the HDMI into the back, into your camera. 1, 2, 3. You're good to go. And that's how that works. So we will see which comes first. Salute to the people in the chat room. I appreciate you guys for joining me so freaking late. I haven't streamed in a while, so let's talk about this pod track thing, right? So let me get back to this. So someone I've consulted with, right, they have this, and he was telling me that he has some interference because he's using this, right? He's using this with this mic, the dreaded SM7B. Again, like I always say, the SM7B is an excellent mic. The only problem is that you automatically need a cloud lifter like this or like this to run this, because this is gain heavy. This needs 70 decibels. No, this needs 60 dB of gain. Okay. So what that means is that you have something like this. This gives you 70 decibels of gain. The problem is, the higher you raise the gain, the more noise that comes in onto the interface. Yo, Keystone, what's going on with you? So the more you raise the gain on this, right here, this the gain right here. The more you raise this gain, the more noise this picks up. So even with interface like this that can pull up 70 dB, this needs near the max, which is 60, and you got a lot of gain and you pick up a lot of interference. So then that's why you need the cloud lifter, because the cloud lifter adds at least 25 dB right here. Uses phantom power to give passive mics mainly used for dynamic and ribbon mics up to 25 dB without passing phantom power onto the mic. So what this means is that instead of using the phantom power, this passively adds 25 plus decibels to the mic. Now, my problem is that this. So here's the thing. All of this is like power issues now, right? Because when you look at this PodTrack P4, and I did a research because I'm trying to figure out why he had interference. So I found it on Reddit, and one of the guys said, right, here we go. The PodTrack P4 has 70 dB of gain, which is 10 dB more than the 60 dB minimum recommended by Shure. There's also the noise floor of the preamp to worry about. The P4 is relatively noisy with an EIN of minus 124 decibels. Hey Gabe, what's going on? Shout out to Gabe. Using a cloud lifter would effectively reduce the EIN to the noise floor of the cloud lifter, which is around 129 decibels. It's hard to hit the noise floor of your equipment in a home recording setup. Let me see. It's hard. Let me see. In the setup, so it might not matter to you. I tried without a cloud lifter first and see if it's good enough. As to what mic to pair, so here's what I've been trying to figure out. Here's what I've been kind of figuring out, right? See, a lot of people, would tell you to use something like this, and my thought process is that there may be a power issue with this, even though it's supposed to provide 48 dB. 48 volts of phantom power, which would power this beast of a microphone. But he said he had interference with this because of the gain. So that goes to another thing that I like to talk about when it comes to streaming gear, and is that shout out to the people watching. I appreciate you guys. Hit that like button. A lot of people, when it comes to like streaming gear, people like to buy, people will tell you to buy so many expensive things, and the problem is that you can't buy all the expensive equipment if you don't know how to use it, right? So you can't have a room filled with like $2,000 worth of equipment and not know how to use it, because you're just simply wasting your money, especially if you're just learning. So that's why whenever I do my consultations, or whenever I just do my live stream, I'm talking about streamer gear, I talk about different options, right? I'm not just going to go say, hey, get one of the most expensive mics you can get on the market. I'm going to tell you that you can start off here if you want. You can start off right here. You can get this guy, Blue Yeti. You can get a Blue Yeti Nano. You can get any USB mic that you want to start off with. Gold Professor, what's going on? Shout out to Gold Professor. Shout out to Gold Professor. So I tell people that you can get any mic that you want. And if you go the route of the USB mic, you're good for maybe a year or two. Depends on how far you want to take your equipment. Some people can just get the Yeti and then they'll be fine, right? So if you get a USB mic, you're fine. Then you don't need to keep upgrading, right? You can level the upgrade up and you can go to video. Like we were talking about, you can go get you can level up your video. You can get a webcam. Now, instead of your, whatever the C920 or whatever laptop webcam you got, now you got the Brio. Now you're in 4K, you're in HD 60 frames per second. Now you're looking crispy, right? And let's say that you wanted to skip this. Then you skip this altogether, and you get a ZV-1 with the cam link. Clean HDMI. So what clean HDMI means is simply when you turn the camera on, you see all the interface that's on the back of the camera. That's the visual that you get when you would plug in the HDMI to use it as a webcam if it didn't have clean HDMI. So when it has clean HDMI, you see nothing on screen, which is why I'm using my GoPro now, and you don't see anything on screen because that's clean HDMI, because you can just switch the settings to live. So you can get something like you can have a USB mic, and instead of you getting an expensive microphone and an expensive USB interface, you can simply just go balls out and go straight up to video. What camera am I using right now? I am using the GoPro Hero 7 Black. I'm using the GoPro Hero 7 Black as a webcam right now. That is what I'm using. Shout out to Gabe. So you can use like a ZV-1 thing. You can just go straight up. Like you can just skip the whole multiple microphone upgrade type thing. You just go and get a high quality camera and have your visuals on point, right? And then when you're done with that, and you say, I like my audio, and I like my audio, and I like the camera. I need more lights now. And then you go get this guy. This is just an example. You don't have to get this. This is just an example. Then you get your Elgato key light, right? So your Elgato key light's $199, and that's going to provide 2,800 lumens of softbox light for your streaming setup that is controllable via the app on your phone. Now, again, this is overpriced Elgato stuff, so it works great, but it's overpriced. So we're going to look at the options, and we're going to look at LED lights. We're just going to look at LED lights real quick. LED studio lights. We're going to look at this real quick. LED studio lights. Then we're going to look at LED studio lights, and then we're going to come down and we're going to look at something like this. Right? Silva, are you using OBS to stream in at the moment, sir? Yes, I am using OBS. Yes. I strictly use OBS to stream. Absolutely. So I have these. This is a 2-pack of lights. That is 5,600 kelvins. That's the power of the light. I think that's either the power. That's the color range. They're pretty bright. So I'm going to show you right now. Okay, so I'm just using one. I'm not using two. I'm just using this to, to help the camera out and offset, some of the noise on me. And you get something like this for $45. 2 lights, one here, one left, one right. You're good on lighting. You don't need to change that at all. You don't need to get a $200 lighting kit at all. You don't. And what's great about these is that they're both USB. So depending on how your setup is, if you have circuit breakers with USB ports, you plug these 2 lights into the USB ports on your circuit breaker, and you're set it and forget it. Nick Taylor, yeah, Nick, these are I was discussing these on a stream a month or so ago, and I came across them. I was like, whoa, wait a minute, and I just bought them on the spot. They're amazing lights for $45. Again, you don't have to get the $200 option. There's a cheaper option no matter what you're looking to get, honestly. You don't always have to spend the most money on things. The GoPro is hard. Are you using the GoPro wirelessly? Hey, what's going on, GMT? No, I am using the GoPro. Okay, so the GoPro, let me break that down for people too, so if people don't know. Okay, so the GoPro lets you use it as a webcam only from the GoPro 8. Okay? So the GoPro Hero 8 and up allows you to use it as a wireless webcam using their app. Anything under the 8, and you have to connect it through a capture card. So I'm using the GoPro Hero 7 Black, and I'm connecting this via HDMI to a USB capture card. And that's how I'm getting the video quality now. Please let me know if it looks better than my webcam. Because the webcam I got is the webcam I normally use is the Brio 4K webcam, which is an amazing webcam. Don't get it twisted. Like if you're using a C920 and you get a Brio webcam, you may be good for 2-3 years with that. Like I got the Brio. I've been using the Brio for 2.5 years, I believe. Had no problems with it whatsoever. It's an amazing freaking webcam. I would tell anyone, if they're looking to do a quick video upgrade and they don't want to spend all the money on the webcam and the cam link and all the on the camera and the cam link and the tripod for the camera, I would tell them get the Brio, plug that into USB, and that's going to take whatever quality you have and send it to 10. Because any webcam that's not the Brio is going to look, the Brio is going to look 10 times better than whatever it is that you're using that's a webcam. So again, the Brio is an excellent option. You don't even have to look at the cameras. You can get the Brio 4K and you can use that for like 2-3 years max. And no matter how, matter of fact, not even 2-3 years, however long you want to keep it. So the GoPro Hero 8, you need, it's expensive. And again, if we're looking at cameras for webcams, if you're looking at a GoPro, if you're thinking about getting a GoPro 8 at that price, I'm just gonna tell you to actually get an actual camera, because I'm not doing that. Then I would pay the $800, the $300 for the 850-100, or even though the Canon M50 doesn't have a clean HDMI, get a Canon M50. I have a Brio. I bought the GoPro Hero 8. I have mixed feelings about it. Why you're let me see. Maybe you guys, if you guys got some questions, maybe I could let me see something. Let me see something. Let me see. I'm gonna show you something. Let me see. Let me see something. I'm gonna show you something nice. Real good. I am. That's my New Orleans, I believe. Let me see. Let me see how we're gonna do this. Let me see. Test. Okay. Stop the camera. We're gonna do this. Okay. If you guys got some questions about equipment and gear, you can come up on the panel. If you guys got some questions about gear and stuff like that, you can come up on the StreamYard. I won't have it set up where you'll be seen, but at this point, at this time of the night, I don't think anyone wants to be seen. They just want to be heard. Let me come back to the chat room. Let me see. Gabe. Seova does quite a bit to achieve this quality look, sound, and provide content. Absolutely. Salute to Rainen. Let me come back to GMT real quick. Gabe says, I have a Brio, but it doesn't look like yours. But you do anything additional to bump up your video quality? Yes, I do, actually. We got Keystone. All right. Okay. Keystone, give me 1 minute. Let me check the audio. Let me check the audio, make sure we got the audio is good. Okay, Keystone, can you talk?
I can talk. Yeah, I'm on a different phone on my HTC. Let me stop because I am tired. I did 16 hours on the road. 16 hours.
Salute to you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm getting this money and I'm trying to move and I'm trying to get a bigger place. And what I'm going to do when I get the bigger place, I'm going to transform the whole fucking channel.
So,
you know what I mean? I've been watching these other channels today, see over and stuff, and I see what's actually going on. Once you get out of that mindset of emotions and all that and start seeing for what it is, it's a brighter day.
Absolutely. So, GMT says the GoPro is hard. Are you using GoPro Wildcat? No. I bought the GoPro Hero 8. I have mixed feelings about it. GMT, let me know what your mixed feelings are about it if you want to come up. Let me know what the mixed feelings are you have about that. Gabe says he has a breed. Okay, I'll get to Gabe actually. Gabe said if he wakes his wife up, he'll start talking. Yeah, Don't get put on the couch for Silva. Don't get put on the couch for Silva. All right, so
Not
Gabe.
good to be in the doghouse, my man.
Yeah,
Not
it's
good to be
not.
in the doghouse.
Oh, we
I want to
got.
ask you a question too. Silver.
Yeah, go ahead. We're going on Real Deal. What's up with you?
Yo,
Yeah.
can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, man. We can hear you. Turn the
Yeah.
music down just a little
Now,
bit more.
GoPro stocks is something that I've definitely been sitting on, and all the streaming devices, all the stocks that's affiliated with him has gone up as well. So
Yeah, it has. I was watching GoPro. Yeah.
yeah,
But
so
you got so many people sheltered right now, so that's the reason why they're buying these cameras, buying these equipment. You can't even get them at the store, at Walmart, or anywhere. You have to get this stuff online.
yeah, specialized equipment. So
Yeah.
that's why it's definitely a good time to be alive for me. We're in this
Yeah, pretty much.
shareholder
That's I
economy.
like that. I like the answer, fellas. This is a question I want to ask you. Would you think about the Sony that $2,500 a Sony Xperia, and you could connect it to the camera onto the bottom? That thing is pretty dope. It's expensive, but I think it's an excellent camera setup. You know what I mean? If you know how to use it right.
I mean, I think the Sony Xperia 1, 2, that is like, I don't know. I mean, that man, that's what is it? Is it what's the model number of that?
It's a Sony Xperia. I think it's you got the $800 one. You got the $2,500 one, but the $2,500 one you could connect it to a Sony camera and take advantage of the features of the camera and the cell phone.
The Sony X1 Xperia 2. The price has come down.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't that.
Look at the one that's like 2,500.
Nah, it's not 2,500. This is 256.
Not 256. There's another one that's expensive. The one that just came out this year. Not last year's. This year. And you could connect it and use it onto another. You use it onto like one of their cameras. As I forget the camera. See, I don't know the cameras too well.
What's going on, GMT?
What's up?
What's up with you? Oh, the Pro. Okay, look at
Bro,
this.
get the Pro now. You got it.
Boy, if you don't get the fuck out of here with that, a $2,500 phone. What?
But you could connect it to one of the professional Sony cameras.
I mean,
have control of the cameras.
that's
and you could have control of the phone. That's. I think that's pretty. I think that's so fly.
That's a no for like 99% of people. I wouldn't even be able to. You would have. Let me tell you, like, for you to justify that, you would need. You would need to have this camera to just to justify. You would need the A7R, the A7 III, the A7 IV, the A7. Like, you would need Sony's professional cameras just to even justify looking at that phone. And so that phone is made for people who already have these cameras in tow.
Right. Okay. So pretty much who are top-notch professionals, like Sean
Yeah,
Brooks,
that's
like that.
Yeah, this is professional. Like, that's not even for like a niche consumer type situation. That's like for a person that's a professional who has Sony equipment and who wants a new phone and wants to, use their phone to help them shoot content and record movies and film and stuff like that. That's what this phone is for. Like, that's not even like, oh, I want a dope phone. Like, no, that's not even.
Nah.
This is in a range, and you know what it is. This is even north of the Z Fold 2. That because the Z Fold 2 is $2,000, and this is $2,500. GMT, what you got for me?
Oh no, I just want to talk about my mixed feelings about the GoPro Hero 8.
Yeah, talk to me.
All right, so basically, I use my GoPros as a sports action camera for officiating, and then I use it for my auto vlogs. So the problems that I have with the GoPro Hero 8 is it doesn't work well with the app. You have to use one of the old versions of the app
You got the
If
black?
you want to use the GPS, the miles per hour, and all the extra features.
GMT, do you got the
And-
black?
Huh?
You got the GoPro Hero Black?
I think so.
Okay.
So then just to get all that stuff to work, you have to download another app that allows you to put the GPS on, and then you got to use the old version of the app. And then when you finally get the GPS up there and you want to use it, once you render that video, sometimes it gets saved, but the video is all black. So if I go out and do a vlog, it may take me 3 hours just to have the GoPro video with the GPS and everything on it, because I gotta transfer it from the SD card on the computer, and I gotta use the app to make the GPS stuff pop up. And then when I open up the app, I didn't have to I have to render the video on the app so I can use it to Adobe Premiere Pro. So it takes real long to do that before I even start editing. And then for sports action stuff, since the battery isn't that good, I always take the batteries out, but the time and date always resets to 1/1/2016. And the way the GoPros work, especially for Premiere Pro, there's a MP4 and there's a Windows Media Player, but it doesn't, since you don't know the exact date of the original start time, you may think you're clicking on the very first part of the video, because if you do a action cam for 30 minutes, it cuts it by 10-minute intervals. So you have to go back and like watch the whole thing to make sure you have it in order. So then when you transfer it onto your Adobe Premiere Pro to edit, you know which one to go to. So, but that whole process.
Yeah, I'm exhausted just from you telling me.
Yeah, that's why I never got the GoPro.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? You gotta have a lot of patience, a lot of time. And my lifestyle is, I just don't have the time like that. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm rich, got all the money. I'm a big boss man. Yeah, I have all the time in the world to do that, and people working for me. I'm working for myself, so I can't do that.
And then with your GoPro Hero 7, you don't need the app, and when you use the GoPro app to edit videos, you could use all of the new updates and features because that one is compatible. And then another problem with the GoPro, what was I about to say? So if you want to stream it wirelessly, you have to use the GoPro app on your phone. So what I want to do is use the RTMP stream. But if you connect it one time and it disconnects, because it sometimes it'll disconnect after an hour, 45 minutes or whatever. But if it disconnects, you can't reconnect it again until the whole GoPro system resets.
Damn, it makes me.
Yeah, I don't.
Go buy the bet set.
Yeah, that's
oh, that's a lot.
So let me ask you then, right?
Yeah, and then to just get it wirelessly, you have to buy a third-party app for $85.
My God, I'm completely exhausted. I'm about to go to sleep after all of that. Like, I can't. Yo, man, get after it. Show Reg the bad guy how. What are you talking about? I'm gonna blow the dust off this high-tech stuff I have in my house and get to work. Wow. Nick says, yes ma'am, get after it. Show Reg the bad guy how it's done.
So right now I refereed 7 basketball games and 2 football scrimmages, and I'm in the process.
Yeah, Gabe, Gabe, I haven't forgot about you. I'm just waiting for GMT to finish up. I'm gonna get to that real quick.
And I'm in the process of putting that onto Adobe Premiere Pro so I could put all the mixed files together and upload them up to YouTube. but I have to do that before tomorrow because I'm out of space on all my SD cards.
Lord have mercy, man. I would. I mean, honestly, if you have that level of issues with GoPro equipment, I would look at different action cams. I would consider looking at different action cams if that's what you were dealing with.
Yeah, but the GoPro, it has the best camera and it's got the best features when they
Yeah.
work. So
Man.
I'm about to jump off because I got a long night ahead of me.
Salute to GMT, man. May the force be with you.
It may the force be with him, Grandmaster Joe. We have to
Lord
talk about
have mercy,
that.
man.
GMT.
All right, so let me get to Gabe, right? So Gabe is asking me about bumping up camera quality. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch to my main screen where you can see me on the Summer Jam, right? So I'm about to show you guys something I've talked about, and I have not done a video on it, and I do apologize. I get sidetracked, life be lifing. But I'm gonna show you. Do I want to show you my display? Okay. I can't show you my display. Okay, you know what it is? Let me come here. We're going to kill this. Yeah, okay. This is live. Okay, this is what happens when you have multiple monitors. You do stuff like this. I'm going to show you this monitor. This is my second gaming monitor. So what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you how to bump up the webcam quality. We're just gonna bump this all the way down so we can. There we go. Now this is the infinity effect when you're showing a display within a display. Please ignore this. So now I'm gonna show you how to bump up camera quality. So in OBS, this is only in OBS or similar broadcasting software. This is not for StreamYard. So here we have. Let me look on my screen to make sure. Okay, so here we have G Hub. No. This is solely in OBS. So I'm showing you how to do it in OBS. It would be the same thing for Streamlabs, vMix, VWare, whatever it's called would be different. I don't think this would apply to Zoom. So this is what filters do in OBS and Streamlabs. So in OBS and Streamlabs, you can apply different effect filters. One of the main filters that you can apply to change the overall color grade and look of your window and stuff, let me just show you, is filters. So let me show you. So you can apply a LUT. Now let me show you something. The LUT. Let me see. I'm going to show you on the big screen now. Okay. Let me show you the big screen. So let me show you the LUT. Okay. So the LUT does this. I'm going to turn the LUTs off. And it turns all my colors off. Okay. So
Steve, I want to ask you a question too.
Yeah.
What's the best EQ do you have if you want to like EQ your voice out? Something simplified.
Yeah, we can get to that. So when you turn the LUTs off, all the LUTs have different colors that you can add to them, and you can add sharpen to it. So I bought a LUT that's called dark chromatic. So it adds like a it's like a film cinematic chrome. It's like a cinematic LUT color scheme. So what it does is it darkens the image. Now I have various colors. It comes with 3. It's called monochrome. So I'm gonna show you the darkest one. So as you can see now, it adds like this dark bluish tint to my entire screen. So now I have a sharpen filter, so it sharpens the image, and I can apply LUTs and layer and get different color options. So what I normally do is I take that LUT, I add it to give me that darker look that I like. Then I add another LUT that pops the colors. So now we got the colors that's popping. But because this LUT that I'm using, the first one is too dark, I'm gonna go and go back to the first one. Okay, So normally what I do is I use the first LUT to overlay the color to give me that nice cinematic look. And then I apply the second LUT to pop the colors and add the contrast. So this is giving me all my contrast back. So now I add the color correction, and now I'm changing the color correction adds the color back, changes the gamma, the brightness, the contrast, adds a little bit more to the saturation. I can change the opacity of the actual color correction. So with all of this stuff layered on top, what you get is you get a treatment of the original from the original video. So this is the original video again. This is it not treated. And then I'm gonna just layer it in different ways. So this is the color correction. So it looks good with the color correction. Yeah, if you don't, oh yeah.
I'm looking at the video right now. I'm looking at you right now, live right now on my Moto G Stylus.
Here, Real Deal.
How you're changing the colors.
Yeah, Real Deal. Go ahead and give me 1 second. Keystone. Yeah, Real Deal. Go ahead and drop your channel link. Go ahead and drop your channel link. I gave you a wrench.
All right, for sure.
Yeah. Go ahead and drop your channel link, because I can't.
Thank you.
The level of multitasking. With the level of multitasking, I can't right now. But please go ahead.
Telling people to buy these high-ass mics, they should get involved when it comes to these stocks and shit. At least.
Yeah. I mean, GoPro. I hesitated on GoPro, but GoPro is doing. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I'm going to sub right now to you.
Yeah. Go hit up Real Deal with that stock stuff, man.
Dude, yo, see, over one of my clients, she has hit $1,000 in her first week of trading. Next time I live stream, I'm gonna be able to interview her, man. So when it comes to GoPro's undervalued. Get yourself in some Target and Walmart stocks. And this is not financial advice.
Absolutely, this is this is not financial advice. You just like the stock, right?
Yes.
There we go. That's it.
Emerging industry.
We just
$1,000. Crazy.
We just like the stock. Hey, we gotta keep it techie. Keep it techie. We still got the link in the chat room.
Keep it techie, because he's good. I watched him earlier today. Good on that Linux stuff. But I want to get to you, Real Deal. Real Deal, I want to ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
How much the lowest person should start if they want to start on a small stock and give it a test to see if it's going to process any money or anything out of it or not?
Okay, now when it comes to the stocks that I invest in, I invest in emerging markets. So right now, the big hype is EV, IoT, AI, and something called SPACs. I'm invested in a stock that Shaquille O'Neal is investing in.
That's good stuff.
FRX. So I follow the money. So the way how I tell my people to invest in is follow where the money is at. So I'm investing in a couple of Texas energy stocks. So I would say their stocks literally under 10 cents that got government contracts, like ASTI is pretty much a NASA company that they got sponsored, that I invested in before it was even a penny. Now it's 7 cents, 10 cents. So I pretty much 20x my money. So if you're going to invest in something like this, invest in something that you know or care to know. So
right.
That's
why I want to know something I care to know, something I know is going to guarantee me money in my pocket.
And this is not financial advice. He just likes the stock.
This is not financial advice, man. I'm telling people to do their own due diligence.
Absolutely.
Telling people to find the money, man. So I would say to you, man, look at, matter of fact, Keystone, book a consultation, brother.
Yeah, Keystone, book a consultation.
Matter of fact, 267technologies@gmail.com. Hit me up on that. We're going to talk about this. We're going to make this financial dream happen.
Wait a minute, Keystone. I'm going to have to give you my email, big homie, because I'm literally multitasking as well. Me and Silva, we got like 45 jobs.
Right?
So, that's Caribbean.
Hey, y'all hustle.
Right?
Hustle.
Yeah, we banging on the desk.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man.
I multitask every damn day. And still deal with my everyday shit here on the ground here in Philadelphia.
Lord have mercy.
So you know what it is. And I do be driving long.
I was looking at some properties in West Philadelphia for some fix and flips, so definitely.
I appreciate the answer.
Make sure you don't
let me just finish up with Gabe real quick. Okay. So Gabe, So what I just broke down is for Streamlabs, is for OBS, it's for any broadcasting software that gives you the option to add filters to a video source. So what you're going to pretty much do is you're going to be adding something called LUTs, which are color grading, which people use on video editing software like Premiere, Vegas, things like that, DaVinci. And you're going to add color correction to change and to alter the color, and then you can do everything else like sharpen and blur or whatever. So the reason why my webcam looks so crispy and the color looks so good is because I'm treating the color in OBS. Now there's different levels to this, probably different options, but this is what I do to change the color of a webcam. So salute to Gabe. I hope I answered that question. And keep it Keystone, you asked me about audio, right?
It's about audio, yes. What's the best thing to simplify your voice? Because I know my voice got a high pitch.
Well, there's so here's the thing, right? There's software and then there's hardware. So the software solution is going to be it's going to be like Voice Meter. Software is going to be Voice Meter. It's going to be VST filters. It's going to be anything that you can use to change your voice in a streaming software. Now, if you're streaming from StreamYard, then it's going to be Voice Meter, because that's how you do it with StreamYard. But if you're doing it in OBS, it's going to be VST filters. Let me show you what that looks like. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to do display capture again. We're going to go to mic, filters. So I'm going to show you what that looks like here now. Okay, so if you can see my screen, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to cover up some of this stuff so you just don't see so much extra on the screen. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover all of this. I'm just going to show you this. So again, subscribe to Real Deal Financial. I got the Brio cam because of Silva as well. Salute. All right, I'm glad you did, man. Brio is an excellent camera, man. Excellent freaking. See, the thing with the Brio is Brio does 4K 30 really good, but it does 1080p 60 frames per second. Excellent. Superb 1080p 60 frames per second. So let me finish that up.
How good are you with 8K?
Trash.
I got 8K videos on my channel.
And not worth it right now. Complete waste of time. But
that's what I hate about new shit, Silva. Tell me something about 5G, bruh. I got all my devices 5G, and I still got the most terriblest connection.
What's your provider?
AT&T.
You know who I'm gonna send you to? Oh my God, where's this? Okay, I gotta open up another one.
Verizon.
Okay, yeah. Well, yes, Verizon. Depends on what area, though.
I feel like a complete dumbass. I done got all this 5G thinking I was gonna get some innovative tech, and wound up really resetting myself back a couple of years.
So here's what I want you to. You go check out my guy Sneed Mobile Tech. I call him the mobile. Yeah, I put his link in the chat room. That's the telecom goat. Sneed Mobile Tech talks all about Sneed Mobile Tech talks all about telecom technology, 5G. Him and those guys, they're telecom goats. So
and they go to all the towers.
Him and Carlos, they test the speeds at the towers and stuff. So if you want to understand the situation with AT&T better and what the issue is with 5G, pop in on his chat and tell them Silva sent you.
All right, no problem, man. Now let's get back to our local broadcasting.
So we got.
I had to add a beer on that one.
So let's get to this audio thing real quick. So let's finish this audio stuff up, right? So, indeed, I just got the M1 Mac. Yeah, that thing is fast. So I don't think OBS is optimized to the Apple Silicon chip yet. You're probably correct on that. I have to do some research. I rock with my Brio for now. I mean, you're good for the Brio until you want to get a camera. Like, you don't even need to get off a Brio. So Shout out to Gold Professor. So now we got this audio filter. So I love altering and treating my voice to sound as crispy as possible. I'm going to show you what this sounds like when I turn all these things off. So this is the noise gate. You should hear the noise. This is the noise suppression. Now you should start hearing like my background noise. And now I'm going to show you, these are all my EQs. These are what's called VST filters. They're also called Reaper filters. This is things that you can add to OBS to treat your audio inside of OBS outside of what you have in the mixer. So I'm going to show you what these sound like when I click all of these off. So this is what's called Slick EQ. I'm going to turn the EQ off. My voice should sound different. This is the Nova. I'm going to turn this off and my voice should sound different now. This is called the Kontolenikov EQ. I'm going to turn this off. Then my voice should sound different again. This is what's called a limiter. Now, what the limiter does is it pretty much limits the max output of your voice, pretty much, right? So it prevents you from peaking and blowing people's eardrums out because you don't know how to talk into a mic. So I'm gonna turn the limiter off, and now my voice should sound extremely different. And the wider, I'm actually going to show you guys on screen. So here's what the wider does. Brandon says, I love Sneed Mobile Tech. He keeps up with all the latest in service. Yeah, Sneed, yeah. If you want to know about 5G and all the others, just talk to Sneed. Just go to his channel, tell him Steova sent you, and pop in on a live stream and ask him a question. Because him and those guys, they can answer that shit on the spot. So I'm not even going to act like I know anything about 5G. Anyway, so wider is a plugin. Let me see who popped in. Keystone again. Okay. So wider is a plugin that allows you to gives you that stereo effect. So you should hear my audio sound pretty crazy in the live stream right now, and that's because I put it up to 200. So this is it creates a stereo effect on your audio. So I'm gonna bring that all the way down, bring it down to 25, right? So these filters all treat your audio in OBS. My wife had a random Sony A5000 at the crib. I'm going to get the Elgato cam link and go crazy soon. She almost gave that camera away.
Wow.
Yeah, no, that's the camera. The Sony A5100. That's the camera. Yeah, that's the good. So matter of fact, we're going to come back. We're going to put all of this on. So to answer your question, Keystone, you're going to be using filters and OBS to get the audio that you want. This is my YouTube. Let me come back to... So the Sony A5000. There is a Sony A5000. Okay.
Yo, keep it
Yeah.
techie. Come in here. I'd like to talk to you about Linux more.
So A51, there we go. You man, listen, you golden, bro. If you don't want the camera, I'll buy it for 100. So yeah, actually the funny thing, Gabe, is synchronicity is a thing. I was just talking about the A5100 because the A5100 is one of the cheapest options you have to get into a professional looking live stream using a mirrorless camera. As you can see here, the A5100 has a pop-out screen, has a live clean HDMI output, and all you need is the cam link and you're good to go. So what you would need for the A5100 is something called a dummy battery. So what the dummy battery is, this is what you should get, Gabe. Let me drop this link in the chat. Let me drop that link in the chat. So what this is, right? So what this is a dummy battery, because you can't charge the battery 24/7 during the live stream, but the battery is not going to make it to a live stream. So what this is, this plugs a dummy battery into the camera to an AC power adapter, and this continuously charges the camera. So this is just an empty battery that connects into the camera and keeps it constantly charged. And you have different options, all available. It just plugs into the camera to charge it. So if you're getting a camera, this is something that a lot of people don't mention. You have to get a dummy battery to keep the camera charged. So yeah, again, if you want a webcam upgrade, if you're upgrading from a Brio, you're looking at, if you can get this, for a reasonable price, go ahead and snag it, man. That's a. I'll check that out. I'll come up in a sec. Shout out to Keep It Techy. Yeah, man.
I see the $579 camera too.
Yeah, this is all overpriced. All of this is garbage. Fuck all of that. That's all overpriced. That camera is not $500. It's $500 because of the pandemic. That's not a $500 camera. Before the pandemic,
185?
yeah,
225. Because I remember I was about to resell some products when it came to that niche, and I noticed that I could have got some for low as $75 if I got a wholesale supplier from China.
wholesale supplier of this old camera from China.
Yeah.
Don't get anything for China.
Well,
You know what
most of my
shit.
I drop ship anyway, so most of my shit, either directly or indirectly come
Yeah.
from China.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, Gabe, I would be. Yeah, just go ahead and get that dummy battery, Gabe, and you'll be set with the cam link. Yeah, this camera is not worth $500. The price was actually like under 200 and under. Yeah, it was dirt cheap. It was dirt fucking cheap. But the pandemic, that's like what, 200% almost.
300.
300%. Yeah,
And
so
there was supposed to be no price gouging too, and people price gouge. Hell, Damon John got caught up for price gouging on face masks.
yeah. So this is.
Did they lock his ass up?
Nah, he paid a little fine.
Let me see. Go Professor got the A70. He keeps saying he got the A77. You paid $2,500 when this came out. Yeah, I remember this camera. Oh, Keep It Techy.
Keep it tech.
What's up, Keep It Techy?
What's good? What's good?
Shout
How
out to
y'all
Keep
doing?
It Techy. What's goody?
Hanging
I want to
on.
ask you a question. When do you think Linux phones are going to be the thing to get rid of Android, to replace Android, or just going to be just the extra platform for cell phones? Period.
It's coming. It's actually already here. Check out Pine 64 or Pine phones. They got smartphones out now that run a Linux operating system as it's no Google, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's all Linux. Like they have a Manjaro version. They have I'm trying to think of the other ones, like a Debian version, but it's strictly Linux as the operating system on the phone. And you can buy the phone. The phones are like $200. You can check them
And
out.
only
They out of
$200
stock
will
right
get one.
now. They out of stock right now, but
Damn, I wanted one because
just keep
I would
waiting.
like to test that platform before it becomes big and practice with it.
Yeah, I'm actually looking at probably creating my own phone. I'm working on a distribution which will probably come out soon in the future. Let me say that. And I don't want to give too many details away, but I want to try something like what this company is actually doing as far as creating phones as well as laptops. And they'll be Linux laptops, like strictly Linux. And it's not a huge market for it, you know what I'm saying? But it's just something. I mean, I already
Hold on, Keep It Techy.
you know,
one
do a-
second.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Random woman says Go Professor said I paid $2,500 for my camera. Random says that's because you are a high value man. Don't you go showing off. I'm not tricking tonight. Y'all don't get your raggedy asses out of my chat room with that. Anyway, go ahead, Keep It Techy.
You good?
Hey, wow.
Okay, I got a question.
That's SmackDown.
Yeah, go
Oh,
ahead.
W, I love you, but damn. You put the SmackDown.
Go ahead, y'all go ahead.
Now this is a quasi financial question. I'm investing in cybersecurity stocks due to the fact that there is a demand for cybersecurity. Due to the fact, we have all these risks going on, so I'm invested in this company called Ping, and I've been holding on to this since May, and it has literally increased around 45% from then to now. How far do you think cybersecurity can go up as an industry in general? Do you think the more job creation of cybersecurity will probably help?
Yeah. There are
Mhm.
like thousands of cybersecurity professionals out here that do um, a lot of contracting work. So and don't don't I don't know how to really explain this because I'm not a stock guy. I don't really invest in companies as much. I just kind of, I have a 401k, all that stuff or whatever, where I let the company invest in, where they want to or where they think the money should go as far as uh the money that I invest into it, as well as they pay a percentage as well. But
Mhm.
as far as cybersecurity, it's gonna be the next big thing. Well, it is now currently, and over the course of the next couple years, it's gonna get bigger and bigger. So I agree that you should invest in the cybersecurity area. If there are companies out there that are actually providing these services, look into them, research them like you probably already do. And
Mhm.
invest in the right ones. But yeah, that's gonna be huge because cyber attacks happen all the time. And I know you talk to Gabe A lot. Gabe A works in that industry, and he knows about how how this area of IT is going to expand a whole lot more in the future. That's why it's a big push. It's a lot of people that are not it's a lot of positions that they need to fill in this field. That's why I try to push it. Like I had a hacker on today when I did
I saw
Saw
that.
that.
Yeah.
I did a little interview earlier with
Okay,
Charles. But go
let me go
ahead. I'm
ahead.
sorry.
Let me go
I
ahead.
can ramble on
No,
this.
no, no, no. I was gonna ask I was gonna ask somebody to drop your link in the chat room, but I got 5,000 screens up. So what's one more, right?
I appreciate
Keep
it.
it techie.
But
Those
Yeah.
on 95 watching you.
Oh,
keep it
man.
Appreciate it.
I just try to
Appreciate
find
it.
where
What's
the
up,
growth
guys?
is
This is
at.
Josh from Keep It Tech.
Try to find where the
Yeah.
growth is at and try to follow that stimulus package to see did any companies get any type of funding from the government. 'Cause that's
Yeah.
usually how I can be able to benefit off of me doing the research plus me having some money in that
Oh,
market.
his screen,
Also,
his
let me tell
YouTube
you
channel's
this.
on the screen. I didn't even realize. Okay, we'll just leave
Yeah,
it
let me
there.
tell you this though. Let me tell you this. Another way of actually tracking what companies are gonna be getting money or their stock gonna be increasing is look at what is it? Government? No, Sam dot government. It's basically a government I'll send you I'll put the link in the chat.
Yeah,
But it's
go
a
ahead,
government
drop it in the
contracting
chat.
website.
I'm going to
Yeah, I'll
save.
find it.
I'm going to have to save this. I'm going to have to save this one to get all these links. Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep. I mean, I'm
Great
not.
information. I tell
I'm
you.
not gonna. This is the technician show, but
Yeah, be very technical in this bitch.
we get
Yeah,
technical
but
in this bitch, man.
Nigga with all the stipulations, okay?
And
but yeah,
I'm interested.
these
In
it shows you
Hold on,
what
Terry. Hold on.
companies are actually. Yeah, and I'm sorry. It should let me just get it out before I forget it.
Mm-hmm.
It shows you what companies have won government contracts with the government, and so that gives you an idea of how big the company is. If they say they can provide X, Y, and Z cybersecurity, whatever, to the government, that's a good way of knowing what companies have won contracts, and that's going to be an indicator for if stock rises or not for that company. And I use that to understand what companies I need to apply to.
I got a question
You know what I'm saying?
I got a question for Real Deal, and probably maybe Keep It Tech. You would have heard of the company as well. Real Deal, have you heard of Fortinet? Ticker FTNT.
FTNT.
Fortinet. I think it's a cybersecurity. I believe it's a cybersecurity company.
Oh yes. Now that's one of the white boy homies pretty much told me about that. So that would be like his play. But FTNT, that's something I'm gonna have to look into fully because I do fixed dollar cost averaging. So that means
And what is that for the for the smooth brains in the chat room? What does that mean?
okay. So it's Warren Buffett. Damn, the liquor done got to my head now.
Oh, what you been drinking on? Don't say. You better not say
Wild
Malby.
turkey. Wild turkey.
You been drinking malt liquor?
Okay, but Warren Buffett does fixed dollar cost averaging.
Wait, hold on, time. Don't glaze over that. What?
That's more liquor.
Oh my god. Okay.
That's more liquor, because I would drink that. I would drink that back. I would have drank that back in the day. One time I had an old English in my lap. You know what I mean? The cops up on 54th and Lancaster came up behind me, and I outsmoked their fucking ass. And after I outsmoked their asses, I went back to same stop and go and got me some beer.
So
Okay.
that's Warren Buffett's thing.
Yes, so that means that if you got $1,000 and you
Mhm.
don't want to risk $1,000, just set aside $50 every week or every month. So that means that stocks that you see that are on the up and up, that has some good news on it, you can have an even spread around certain stocks. So I do $20 a stock when it comes to, like, I invest in mid caps and penny stocks. So I'm fully bullish on Apple, Walmart, and Target due to the fact they benefit the most off of stimulus checks. Then I got all my IT and IoT stocks, AI, automation, EV, clean energy, and shit like that. But I do like $20 on each stock. Every type of play that may
That's
come
what I
up.
need to just toss 20 on all these things. Just average in with the money. Yeah, that's what I actually need to do.
That's true.
That's what
That's
I
what
need
you-
to do. Yeah, that's much easier. Okay, keep it techie. Drop this link. Let me take a look at this. Let me look at this. The fucking YouTube wants me to leave the link. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me see something. Okay, we're gonna. Okay, all right. We're just gonna get. Okay, go to site. Let's see. Better Sam. I believe I've come across this website before. Peeping game from another chat room. I don't remember, but we're gonna look at this website. We're gonna take a look at this real quick. So this is the website. Keep It Techie says sambeta.gov, beta.sam.gov, and this
Yeah,
is
actually, that's the wrong one, but that's the one that you actually apply to government contracts.
Keep It Techie. You gave
can
me the
actually
wrong.
apply.
Keep It Techie. You gave me the wrong link. You're
Nah.
fired.
But it's so many out there. Like, for instance, I like defense.gov. I just put that one. Now that's a good one. Now you can look at what companies have won what contracts. I just put that link in there if you want to pull it up. But yeah, that one will tell you by the day of what contracts were awarded and the companies, the location of the company. It gives you all the, because this information is public knowledge, as far as who won a contract, how much the contract is worth for the company. So this gives you an idea, I guess, to help you with the stock portion that I don't really understand. If it may or may not, I'm not 100% sure, but I know it gives you all the information on what was actually awarded.
Yeah, because I have one company that got awarded from NASA, and it's going to be part of the space race. And
Oh yeah, Real Deal Financial. What are you? Do you have like the mic in your face? Like, what are you using to talk into?
bruh, I literally just bought me one of the mics that's for, like, on a treadmill, so it's nothing special.
Oh yeah.
You know me. I get the situation that be the $29.99. Y'all be getting mics that's like $599.
Oh, what's up,
And-
DJ Kudo? Yeah. He gets.
So it's definitely going to be some useful help on this one, because I need to figure out who is getting these government contracts or who is in the mix, because I got aerospace, I got infrastructure, and I got defense. Like Raytheon would be like defense technologies. Another one is,
look at him right there. Look at him right here. Raytheon Missile and Defense Tucson, Arizona is awarded 31 million fixed
Damn.
firm price modification to previously awarded contract N0024-18-C-5432 to exercise options for N canistered missiles, fire control suite, and launching mechanism for the over-the-horizon weapon system. Work will be performed in Konigsberg, Norway, 75%. Tucson, Arizona, 15%. Schrobenhausen, Germany, 4%. Raufoss, Norway, 3%. McKinney, Texas, 2%. And Louisville, Kentucky, 1%. And is expected to be completed March 2023, fiscal 2021. Weapons procurement, Navy funding in the amount of $28 million, fiscal 2021. After other procurement, Navy funding in the amount of $2 million, fiscal. Okay. To the people who that matters, that looks like a lot of important information. Okay. All right. That's they got another one too. 17 million firm fixed price modification contract FA 8675-20-C-0033 medium air-to-air missile program. Okay.
Yeah, man. We trying to figure out an ASTI, so that's Ascend Solar Technologies. That went up 105% once they got the approval from NASA. So I'm looking at all these things. So what Keep It Techie pretty much gave me a blessing, because I had to rely on other people's due diligence so I can do due diligence on what they had due diligence on. So
you can see who won all these contracts, because it's public information. And if Cova went back to the first page, that's one day he clicked on. So every day or every couple days, you have contracts being bidded on and won by different companies, and that lets you know who to apply to, especially if you're just trying to get into work. You know, you can look at that to help judge where you're trying to get into a type of whatever positions that you're trying to get into, as well as if you get to the point where you can create a business, then you can understand, you can see the type of money that's out there as far as contracts that you could bid on, which is something I'm actually working on as well. I'm looking at becoming a subcontract. I'm building everything now, got the LLC going, and I'm finna start bidding on government contracts as well. So Gabe, hey, if you need a job, man, I might need some cybersecurity professionals if I win one of these contracts, man. If you wanna dip. I'm joking though, but I'm definitely
Keep It Techie gonna be like the Black G.I. Joe. He gonna have Gabe A on the computers. He gonna have Real Deal Financial checking the financial stocks and stuff like that. And I'm gonna be in the background charging the batteries and making sure everybody's in 4K.
Yo, this is good information to know, and I saved it on my other phone so I could go ahead and do my own research on it.
Absolutely.
Keystone, you got my email, right? My email
I got your email, because I already went ahead, took it. No, y'all gonna crack up the phone. I took the picture of your email with.
All right, for sure, man.
It's the note 3.
All right. Salute
though. Salute to Kuda, man. Kuda always been a supporter.
Shout out to Kuda.
See what it is too. We gotta find more for people. They could get with this content and all that. The world be a better place.
Barely.
Because you got these dudes, you can't even think past they fucking block.
Gabe says Gabe says I ain't trying to dip from my current joint, but I can definitely lend out my service. This is why black people can't get nowhere, man. Bro says, man, we gonna do business again. Gabe is like, nah, the white man ice is colder. God damn it, Gabe.
Yo, you know what it sound like? That sounds like some coochie fried shit to me. That's what it sounds like to me.
That's that Nigerian blood, you see. Thank God I got both worlds. My father Ethiopian, and my mama Dominican, so we somewhat Caribbean close net, you see. So Gabe, he got that. No, I don't go with the macatas. That's what I'm going. No.
But y'all Caribbeans, y'all don't play, especially Jamaicans. Y'all don't fucking play. You know. And
I don't do. I don't think he said Jamaican though. He said what did you just say?
Ethiopian Dominican.
He's an Ethiopian and Dominican.
Oh, you people in Jamaica, y'all still don't play. You mean you still got the Caribbean blood, so you don't play. You know, you about your business.
You know
what I mean?
Siova is like the Jamaican that grandma would be cooking that jerk chicken.
I am not Jamaican.
No, he's
Okay,
not.
I am not Jamaican. Where my?
No, he's not.
I don't have my flag. Where my flag at, man? I usually have my flag somewhere close by. Hold on, give me a second. I got my flag. Okay. I don't want to do too much because I'm gonna drop something and something's gonna break. But my dad is from Antigua, so
Antigua. That's right. Remember
Antigua. So I'm half Antiguan. And I claim that Antiguan. I don't give a fuck.
You might as well just say people would rather know. Because you look at Antigua, I don't know where Antigua is at in the map. I have to literally Google search this. Antigua.
Antigua and
Hey, well, see,
Barbuda.
I'm about to hop off though.
All right, no problem, man. I'll holler at you later, man.
Respect to you.
Y'all.
Respect to you.
For sure.
All right,
Peace.
keep it techie. His link is in his ting.
Oh, you a Barbados nigga? Okay. Carlisle Bay. Carlisle Bay.
So this is Antigua and Barbuda, and let me see what we got. We got the beaches. We got St. John's. Let me get some pictures of Antigua. Yeah, oh, there we go. The picture. Look at we got the beaches here. Look at the beautiful beaches. Of course, my dad is from the hood part of Antigua, but you know it is what it is.
Yeah, I'm about to visit those beaches just to feel the quiet,
So this is
the blue water. It's a whole different feel with that compared to some fucking Atlantic City.
Yeah, man. Yeah, my dad is from Antigua. And this is Antigua. Let me see. Yeah, they got Rasta. You see Rasta. Rastafari.
You might as well just claim Jamaican. Y'all niggas both sound the same. Interchangeable. That shit is so interchangeable. I ain't Jamaican.
I gotta drink another beer on this one.
Rastafari. Irie man, Jamaica.
See, my culture's Black and Native American, so I mean, it just comes from here, Virginia and Pennsylvania.
Little boy from Trenton.
And Chikiri.
Look at that. Yeah, he do look like a Jamaican. My pa, he an island boy. Hey, Irie man, that's my boy right there. You know who got the worst accents though? Even them Trinidad's, man. Them motherfuckers be killing me, man. The Trini people. The Trini people. Hey, bye.
You plan on hitting the carnival this year?
I don't deal with carnival shit. Shout out to my pops. Yeah, my pops look Jamaican. He got the dreads. My pops got dreads. My pops' dreads go down to like the middle of his back. They be like, yo, he's Jamaican. They get offended too. You call them different from the different island, but they all get defended. Yeah. They all get defended unanimously when you call them Haitian. That's like calling Italians white or some shit. They hate that shit, yo. They call like I be joking with my dad. I said, Dad, you Haitian? Like I'm not Haitian. Fuck wrong with you? I'm not Haitian.
I'm gonna let you know, see over. You're not the only one. Cause the women really mess with it. The women in the Caribbean, they really mess with you more with that type of stuff. They're worse with it than the men.
Hold on 1 second. My pops told me that he's from Wadadley. Okay.
What?
All right. God bless pops, man. I don't know what the fuck he be talking about. He tell me one thing, then 12 years later or something different. Okay, pops, I love you.
That's a sign that your pop lived that life, and that's what it is to get you where you had to get to.
my pops from the hood of the Caribbean islands. That's all I know because I told someone else. I worked with someone that was from Antigua, and I told him where my pops are from, and she's like, "Yeah, that's like the hood." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, that's why he does the things that he does." That's why he does the thing that he does. Makes sense. Oh man, yo. Shout out to Iori, man. That's the homie right there. Shout out to Iori. Yeah, but let me get back to some of this some of this equipment stuff. So, man, what the hell was I even talking about, man? I don't even remember.
I'm about to get off here. I'm about to take my ass to sleep. I'm talking like a fucking zombie and stuff.
All right. No problem, man.
I got to go yell at my Indian workers. My Indian sweatshop workers. So.
Oh my God, Iori,
so what you gotta do? Yell at the parachute jumpers and the camel jockeys?
You gonna yell at Iori's people, man? Like, come on, we gonna have a war in the chat room?
Nah, man, you already know. I got respect.
Yeah, I know.
you gotta check them and say,
we gonna have
I'm paying them a livable wage, all right? On me, all right, Iori.
Yo, you just woke me up right there.
We got war. We got a war. We got war. We got a war on the channel.
All right, man. I'm gonna dip out before I say anything else stupid. Keystone, I'm gonna respond with you. See over. Respect to you, man. It's always a pleasure.
All right, shout out Real Deal. Shout out Keystone, man.
I want to talk to you a little bit myself. That was just so funny. So this was a good show, my man. We have made a lot of improvements. A lot I learned tonight. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely, that's what it's about.
And put your ego to the side and everything you learn. Like when you put your ego up and get your emotions and your feelings into it, then you miss out.
Absolutely, man. That's what it's about over here, man.
And I mean, and I really enjoyed this. So this information, if it's done right, you take advantage of. You'll be rich in no time. No matter who the damn person is.
Absolutely, man.
And that's the real deal. And it's the blessing to be on these podcasts and all that. You know what I mean? Compared to the Player Supreme days when we was getting good information on that too. And we have a way of applying that information into the tech game. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And the difference is and stuff like that. We can't put our focus in these systems no more because it'd be in 2021. So it's a whole different thing from 1900. So we have to. It's all shift now. That's all. Tech is the way. I'm out.
Peace to you, Keystone Tech. Shout out to Keystone. Shout out to the people in the chat room. I had an unexpected audience. 3:00 in the morning. Oh man, I do want to talk a little bit more about some of the stuff I was going over earlier. So coming back to this gear I was looking at. So yeah, we covered the action camera, and listen to GMT and his action camera situation. That shit crazy. I would figure something else out because that situation is absurd. With the cameras that he using, shout out to Iori and Real Deal. Yeah, these cameras are expensive for webcams. Again, going back to Gabe, I wish I had a freaking A5100 laying around. Shit. Anyway, we had a nice show, man. Shout out to the people that pulled up to the show, man. I appreciate it. For a late night one too at that, man. We had a nice conversation. This A77 is $699. That's an old camera though. I know that camera's old. Again, I can't wait to look at this footage after it's done to see what the GoPro looks like. I'm curious, honestly, to see what this looks like. Shout out to the people in the chat room. I think tomorrow's show I'm gonna be, because I haven't done a second year on YouTube show, because I was supposed to do it last year but I forgot. I think tomorrow I'll talk about my second year doing YouTube, which has been pretty interesting. It's like a side kind of, it's better. It is better. I'll say that. It's better. A little bit more focused on the things that I should be talking about. I've deleted and removed a whole bunch of videos of stuff that I shouldn't be talking about on my channel. It's just so hard for me to just narrow myself down. Excuse me, to narrow myself down to just talk about tech. Because then I start talking about tech, then I get streaming and tech and streaming and live streaming gear, and I like to talk about live streaming gear more than just like tech stuff. Like, I'm not gonna sit up here. We got your back. We the CEO for the Defense Force. Yes, I'm not Kevin Samuel's Defense Force, but I will have my own Defense Force. Oh shit. Yo, Zero. Hey, Zero the Infinite, what's going on with you, man? Shout out to Zero. Salute to you, Zero. Shout out to Zero. Everybody think, oh, CO was Kevin Samuel's Defense Force. Nope, that ain't me. It's funny though. The sound effects and shit, I think this shit is hilarious. It's pure comedy to me. I think that's hilarious, to be honest with you. But matter of fact, since we talking about soundboards, let me let's since we're talking about soundboards, I can't even pull this shit up. Stopping in on my break. Oh, you a third shift kind of guy. Okay. Shout out to the people working late. Let me see, where is this thing at? Wow, you can't even find this on Amazon no more. Shout out to Epidemic Sounds, let me stream late night with some smooth chills tunes in them. Oh, the Rodecaster Pro is out of stock on Amazon. Oh, snap. Hold up. B&H got it. Okay, B&H got it. All right. I'll come back to my display. Yo, so we got the Rodecaster Pro. So let's talk about this sound effect and music and mixing and stuff like that, right? So the Rodecaster Pro allows you to like have, and I've actually talked about this on my streaming gear on one of my last shows when I talked about streaming gear. And the benefit of the Rodecaster Pro, and it allows you, it has this sound pad here. At 2, 4, 6, 8. It allows you to have 8 sounds that you can load up. So I'm gonna show you what I have. And this is pretty much how you control your different audio sources here. And you plug in your phone and USB, and it connects to you Bluetooth as well too. And has a digital display as well here, so it helps you check your levels, right? Maybe down a little bit. So what I have, right? I didn't want to get this because I think this is ugly. Sorry, I hate it. I did not want this. I did not like the colors of that. I just think it looks gross. Very bougie, I know. So what I got is the TC Helicon Go XLR online broadcaster. Main reason why I got this is because it also has the multiple lines to control. It has an app that allows you to control the lines as well, but it has the voice changer. Now the Rode Podcaster has a voice changer as well too. This one is more in depth and it has an audio, and the app allows you to control different effects and control how the effects sound, and it alters the effects as well. Now also the big selling point about the Go XLR is the sound pad here and the mute button. So quick thing, so this has something that's called a mute button. It allows you to automatically instantly mute without having to actually mute your whole line on the dial. And man, I don't see, the thing about this song is it goes as, let me see something. Okay. So the Go XLR also has this bleep button. So if you're gonna say like, you know, get your before I and smack, that's why you. Anyway, so it has I demoed that on the channel. It has all the bleep buttons and stuff like that. And this sound pad has three channels, A, B, and C, of different sound effects. So that's 4/812 sounds that you can add to your stream. So I got this. This is hard to get because this company has stopped making them because the profit margins were so bad for this product. Well, it was expensive to make and it sold well, but it was so expensive that they kind of like discontinued this. So because of that, it's hard to get, because right now you can go here. You can go here and it is selling for $750 freaking dollars. The Go XLR is selling for $700. Wow. I was so lucky to get mine at $400 off of eBay. Now they're selling for $700. Look at this. This is crazy. And that's the Go XLR. The regular Mini is selling for $350. And the thing is that you can connect the Mini to the XLR to control a second PC's audio as well. eBay is the way to go, y'all. I keep saying. See, there we go. This guy's lucky. So you got 3 bids, mixer and effects. Crazy. Anyway, ladies, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna end this stream. I'm gonna wrap it up. I appreciate everyone for joining me on the stream. Shout out to everyone in the chat room. Had a lot of people pull up for such a late night stream. I appreciate you guys for showing up. We got a lot of things coming to the channel, man. Like I said, I'm always upgrading. I'm always upgrading things. I'm always changing things around. We got the new camera in the system. We got the new camera here, the mixer. We fixed the monitors. I'll tell you the story about my monitors. Late night chill session. You know how I do. When late night chill session, I play the music. I'm gonna just be rocking out with music after the show. So, you know, want to hang around with your boy and jam with the tunes in them? Go right ahead. I ain't gonna stop you. So, I appreciate the people for joining me. Shout out to the people in the chat room. Shout out to the people watching this on a replay. I'm gonna play your favorite song. No, I'm not gonna play that. Anyway. Shout out. My name is C over the D Technician. Loosen up in the shoulders, baby. We got very technical tonight. Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, I will catch you tomorrow, maybe. on another stream, probably tomorrow. Until next time, peace. Thank you. No, I don't hear that. Hold on. We gotta do the outro. Hold on. We gotta get the proper. Do it real nice and proper, like. Hold on, where we got? No. Hold on, I'm working on my outro, ladies and gentlemen. Give me a second. Nope, don't like that one. I got it. We're just gonna go back to my regular one. Don't try to reinvent the wheel. Don't change things that don't gotta be changed. Equipment helps your show get real nice and crispy. That's why they call me the technician. Oh my goodness. All right, there we go. We got the proper outro ready. Okay, we doing all right. We okay. Man, I can't wait to see this. We're gonna see what this looks like, but later. Until next time, thank you, goodbye, good night.
Can't you see what we're about? I see you at my door, wanting in, come back for more. I don't want this anymore. Cause baby, we got issues, yeah. Not gonna make them dictate my life. So baby, if you got issues, yeah, don't you take them out of me. Honey, I think we lost the toe. What? Guess I'm not into you that much. I gotta tell you something I could do. I could be running around chasing you, but I won't. Cause I got better things to do. Rather spend my precious time chasing somebody who loves me too. If I got $1 for every time you slam the door, I would be the richest girl alive. If you hadn't run away every time I asked you stay, you would sleep right next to me tonight. No, you didn't want me. All you wanted was a game to play, and you couldn't handle that I had my ways. I found your magics and your side chicks. I'm a winner, babe. No, you didn't win this. It's a part of the game. In the beginning, I just didn't know that you're an enemy I held too close. Now I know, cause you did everything to prove me wrong. You were not the guy I thought. Now I'm beating you at your own. Yeah. If I got $1 for every time you slam the door, I would be the richest girl alive. But you didn't want me. All you wanted was a game to play. And you couldn't handle that I had my ways. About your mind tricks and your side chicks, I'm a winner, babe. But you didn't win this, it's a part of the game. I'm on the move, can't stop me if you try. Coasting on now, baby, it's just me, myself, and I. 'Cause I'm on the move, every step is by design. It's only up from here till the moment I die.
I've been on the move, I never saw myself ever coming so far. Taking small steps, I was trying to find my groove. Yeah, I know that I was off to a really slow start, but now I'm running. Never looking back, I'm going towards where the sun is. Even if it blinds me, I find peace inside. Keep my eyes on the prize till I'm holding it above me, yeah. I'm not sure exactly what the future holds. All I know is mama told me I should always shoot for gold, yeah. And every time I'm worried, I'll start losing hope. I'll take one step at a time and find my way back to the road, yeah. And I've been on this journey now for way too long to turn around. The sun is out, so I'll be on the move.
I'm on the move, can't stop me if you try. Coasting on now, baby, it's just me, myself, and I. 'Cause I'm on the move, every step is by design. It's only up from here till the moment I die.
I'm still chasing the happily ever after. This at the end of my story. I'm anxious to turn the chapter. My yellow brick road is painted with gold. I'm gon' have it all, but trust I ain't trading my soul. And if I'm being honest, I was at the bottom, took a lot of steps, had a little trouble with my walking. Now I'm Wally West. It's obvious that nothing's gonna slow me down. Little introvert, but everybody know me now. It's like it's getting kinda crazy how everything's changing. I hope I never lose myself. Moving so fast, I'm trying to maintain it. Hoping I can prove myself. It's been an uphill battle, yeah. On the road, let's travel. But I know I can make it if I try.
And I've been on this journey now for way too long to turn around. The sun is out, so I'll be on the move.
I'm on the move, can't stop me if you try. Coasting on now, baby, it's just me, myself, and I. 'Cause I'm on the move, every step is by design. It's only up from here till the moment I die. I'm on the move, can't stop me if you try. Coasting on now, baby, it's just me, myself, and I. 'Cause I'm on the move, every step is by design. It's only up from here you till the moment I die.
Get a glint in your eyes like a fire, blazing in the middle of the night. Never looking back, no, there ain't no need. Words from the past, gotta water those seeds and let them grow into something beautiful, tried and true, melodic and musical. Take the rhythm of the moment and I'll cherish it. Take all the negativity and I will bury it. Cause there ain't no time for my sorrows. Gotta let go and look to tomorrow. There ain't no time for my pride, lest I be the only one left on the ride. Get up and get up again and then again. The journey is many times better than the end. And even when I'm at the very end of the road, I will never give up. Trust God with my soul. Even when my bones go old, I will hold on. Even when my body's torn, I will hold on. One day the light will show. I will hold on, and I will set my eyes on the things above. Never lose this fight. Even when my bones grow old, I will hold on. Even when my body's torn, I will hold on. So one day the light will show. I will hold on, and I will set my eyes on the things above. And never lose this fight. The whisper of my soul.
I know that I'm not close to perfect, that's the way it's got to be. If I ain't ever tried to make it, how am I gonna see everything that I have dreamed of, everything I plan to do? I'm gonna take it day by day and know it all starts with you.
Replus on the track. My name is Nuisance. Rep that artificial. With Nate Vibes, baby. We're gonna make it, man. I promise you that. It's artificial. Far from it. Yeah, and it starts with you, and it's not a lie, but it's far from true. It don't make sense, like I'm missing something, like close fam turned distant cousin. I can relate to most in what they've been through. Matter of fact, I'm right there with you. I've been there when it didn't really work out. Felt that pain the second down, I got lifted on my feet again. It's a cold world till you feel the heat again. It's deep within the chambers of my heart. It was born with the thought that we made it from the start. Here to the finish line, we just diminished. Time ticks on and it don't get replenished. No breaks, high stakes and sacrifices. We all keep calm in the midst of the
Perfect, that's the way it's got to be. If I ain't ever tried to make it, how am I gonna see everything that I have dreamed of, everything I'm meant to do? I'm gonna take it day by day, and know it all starts with you.
The world keeps trying to take from me, but scared money don't make money. Life is sweet, but death takes the cake, cause you can't learn shit if you don't make mistakes. So we bounce back every single time, speak the truth to crush any little lie. It's so strange how we all walk paths and be far from the same, but they still seem to intertwine. Some days kinda feel real tense, confused and all stressed, careless if you live or die. One thing that for sure I can never hide is the thunderstorms in my belly when it's dinner time. So we just push past it. Every day I'm reborn from the ashes. My passion dictates my actions. This right here's the risk takers.
Now that I'm not perfect, that's the way it's got to be. If I ain't ever tried to make it, how am I gonna see everything that I have dreamed of, everything I'm meant to do? I'm gonna take it day by day, and know it all starts with you.
Yeah, and it ends with me doing me, seeing things I was meant to be. Like following dreams, never borrowing things. On track while the rest stayed swallowing schemes. I ain't perfect, actually far from it. I'd rather stand strong on my own than to start running. It's bug though, I know we all want something. Some of us won't stop till it all starts crumbling. Others will never know, they never did try. In a dark world, yes, live and let die. I'd rather fail than to never have tried. Cause truth stands the test every time. I won't forget though, my memory's fine. And I turn a deaf ear when they telling me lies. It's unconditional, I gotta move fast. Ain't nothing gonna stop me, I promise.
Jag minns ju den tid du gav mig life-bilder, yo. Nu vill jag kunna ge tillbaka allt jag inte kunna ge förut. Det finns ju ingen annan där som kan stå här by my side, oh why. Sättet du rör på det får mig att dö på det, baby. För de här yardis, de vill ju bara dra ner oss. Men du är fett och vanlig, och det jag lägger all min tid av. Jag vill ha det. Du får mig känna safety. Jag kan nog leda, baby, och jag kommer aldrig ändra mig. Aldrig kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Aldrig kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Varje gång jag bak på dig, jag tänker vilket kap jag har gjort.